Hello, welcome. This is my sacred cacao moment, my little pause in the day, my moment of connection, stillness, be the change. It's the other way around, but special mug. And I just want to share so many things that have been happening, that I've been working on, that I've been practicing, that I've been experiencing. And I didn't necessarily share most of these on social media. So I started a podcast, YouTube channel, which has been going on for a few months. There isn't that much yet, but I really needed to familiarize myself with the technique, learn so many skills that pushed me beyond my comfort zone. And actually, this is really going to be one of the theme for 2024. If you want to join us, really starting to feel safe beyond your comfort zone, or another way to put it more poetically is to feel the magic of being in the unknown. And that is something that we all can grow exponentially from. So that YouTube channel has been so dear to my heart because I want to bring so much information to help people who are going through a crisis, a challenge. Mostly that's where we start with, especially a health condition which is difficult, like cancer. I myself went through that, and I had so many tools, so many beautiful colleagues, so many friends who were there to support me, and most of all, I was given a second chance because not everybody has that. I am at the moment going through grief of losing a very close friend. And yes, you can still have project for the new year. You can still love your life. You can still find the magic even when you're going through the process of grief. And bless his soul, I want to celebrate his life. And I want to celebrate the man he used to be. I can't believe I'm not going to see him anymore, but that's the way life is. And this has taken me into that realm of these crises, these challenges, which are so difficult to go through. But here we go. Grief is a process, and there's no avoiding it. Feeling is healing. And I love the analogy of Michael Singer when he talks about life. He says that it's becoming a sailor. A sailor is not somebody who says, hey, I pray for no wind, I pray for no storms, I pray for no wild weather, because we know that it's going to happen, and that's life. And the skill is to become a good sailor, a sailor who can listen to the elements, you can sense the weather, feel it, know that by looking at the clouds, looking at all the instruments, something is coming, and get prepared for it. Or in the middle of it, in the thick of it, do the best you can. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And that's exactly what everybody on this planet is doing. So what does cocoa have to do with this? Well, cacao, not cocoa, cacao, the real stuff, is a magical plant medicine with lots and lots and lots of beneficial effect on the body. And I have teamed up, I'm co-creating with a beautiful friend, and we are starting cacao ceremonies and we're starting sacred women circles. We're starting Zoom events or next year, and it's so exciting. We're both really chuffed, and cacao is going to be part of creating that space in which you can welcome everything, your grief, as well as your joy, as well as your shame, as well as your beauty, as well as your fear, as well as your success. You see, it's all the different elements, the wild storms and the beautiful calm moments where everything flows. And the ceremony with cacao is so profound because the plant is a medicine plant. It contains so many incredible chemicals. It's been used for thousands of years, was called the food of the gods, theobroma. And one of the main ingredients is theobromine, which is a vasodilator. So it actually increases and helps the blood flow to all the areas of the body, but specifically helps the heart. Hence, it was called by the Mayan heart blood, which is the origin of cacao. The name in the book by Chazzy and David Wolf, Naked Chocolate, they have a chemical composition description which actually uses 2.5, nearly 3 pages. And they explain that it is the most complete food on the planet, among which theobromine, as I stated, magnesium, which is a relaxer. When you have cramps in the body, usually this is a sign that you're in magnesium deficiency. There's tryptophan as a precursor to serotonin, so happiness. Phenylalanine, I'm not sure I pronounce it right, which helps the dopamine, so that's in the brain, so it's really good for the brain. And dopamine is the enthusiasm, is the passion for life. If we're low in dopamine, we're zombified, literally. So cacao has that both relaxing effect and energizing effect. And if you do it for yourself every day and you put an intention or more and you put whatever you want, you make it your own drink. It's like the mini ceremony for yourself. In this one, I have cinnamon, vanilla. I've added some mushroom blend because I believe mushrooms it's a superfood. They have a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. There's lucuma. I've put the vibrational remedy of diamond. You can add essential oils. You can add tree elixirs, gem elixirs. I mean, you can make it your own. It's really good. Bit of chili, a little bit of chili, which is meant to activate the chocolate. And there's something else I have forgotten now. But basically, make it your own. Most importantly, make it with consciousness. Take this time to be mindful. Put intention. That's the most important thing. Respecting that tradition from the human ancestors and really blessing it, connecting to the plant, connecting to the roots of the plant, which takes us to Mama, Pachamama, Mama Earth, the earth. The plant medicine is called Mama Cacao, and it really puts us back into that place of knowing that we are a grain of sand in the speck of the universe, yet because we are holographic, we have within us, the spark of the universe, the spark of the divine. So we do matter. We matter. So it's that magic, and the ceremony, of course, brings everything to a much more exacerbating, amplified effect where we gather with like-minded people and we create that sacred space, that sacred circle. We bring everything that is meaningful for us, in the altar, the fire, the crystal, the saging, everything to purify, the feathers, the musical instruments, and we put intention and we put our awareness, our consciousness. And to me, that's where we marry the old ancient traditions with the new science which tells us that we are energy. Everything is energy. Therefore, energy responds to consciousness, awareness, and we move as we put ourselves into that state of being much more aware. We move into an expanded version of who we are and literally merge with the field of infinite potentialities. And we become more energy than matter, which is what Joe Dispenza has taught the world. And then we become quantum, where everything is possible, where the wave of potentialities can, through our awareness, through our intentionality, become a particle of existence. And that's what happens in a cacao ceremony, any type of ceremonies. That's what happens when you put from that state of awareness, expanded awareness, and intention, and you completely match it with your energy, which means the decision from the mind and the heart. That's where the beauty happens. The mind and the heart, when they merge together, we are in the electromagnetic field. We are in source. We're into everything is possible. And of course, even in the middle of navigating a crisis, you can still, and actually you should, most of all, use these tools to create a better inner space. So Yuria and myself are really, really looking forward to sharing our wisdom with you, sharing with total authenticity the things that we find work and the ones which do not work. These moments where we do feel like we're in doubts, in uncertainties, because that's being human. Authenticity in a cacao ceremony is the most important. Bringing your presence, bringing your authentic self is the most humbling of experience, and that's where you feel wholeness. We're going to start the year with that theme of finding magic in the unknown, going beyond our comfort zones. We've already got 2 little projects which we are both going to literally put ourselves into a situation that is going to push us beyond our comfort zone, but that's the way we grow. So see you soon, and do start drinking your cacao with consciousness. It could be tea, it could be coffee, for anything. You bring consciousness into your life and you will see the quality of your life change pretty magically. Thank you. Namaste.